Hello, friends. To describe the festival of Onam, the festival of gods from God's own country, is very difficult to do it in words. To capture the essence, the beautiful essence of this traditional, cultural festival in few sentences is difficult. It is such a exuberant, jubilant festival of celebrating the joy not only of the harvest, not only of the coming of Mahabali, the king who ruled Kerala and had to be banished to the Netherlands because he was becoming too good for his own. This is a festival of coming together of culture, tradition, rituals, festivities, people, children, all in one. It's even celebrated like bigger than Diwali. You combine Diwali, Baisakhi, Holi all in one, and you have Onam. So the legend lies in the story of Vishnu as Vaman and Mahabali, because although Mahabali was a great devotee of Vishnu and he was a very noble king, and the land prospered a lot under his rule, but still after conquering the earth and Netherlands, he wanted to conquer the heavens also. This made the gods very insecure. They went to Vishnuji to curb him, but Vishnuji earlier was did not agree to do that, because not only was he a devotee of Vishnu, but he was also a very noble and pious and knowledgeable king. But when Aditi, the mother of the gods, asked him to do so, when Mahabali was performing a yagna, Havan, that time Vishnuji took the Vaman avatar. He asked for 3 steps of land from Mahabali. So Mahabali gave him that. And then Vishnuji in the Vaman form took 1 step, covered all the land and earth. Second step, he covered the sky. And when he asked where to place this 3rd step, then Mahabali offered his head. So then he was banished to Netherlands, but Vishnuji was so happy by his devotion and sacrifice that he granted him a boon, that he can come and visit his people, his land, once a year. So Onam is when we say Arpo Iro Iro, we welcome Mahabali on his visit to our lands, our homes, to give us blessings. So Onam is not only a festival for Malayalis in Kerala, but Malayalis all over, and all the Hindus now also celebrate in this festival, because it's not only rooted in tradition, but there are so many rituals and customs which celebrate the coming of togetherness, of our respecting our elders, going to our relatives' place, making a bond with them, preparing of Onam Sadhya. There are so many activities involved, making of the flower rangoli, which has a very deeper significance also, as children are sent to collect flowers which are endemic to Kerala, the Dash Pushpam. But so they understand the nature, the biodiversity, they understand bonding with siblings and cousins, and the value of friendship. They understand the culture and the rituals. So there are so many things happening, balloon piercing, and so many college festivities are there. People are dressing up in the traditional attires. Young children are giving given new clothes, and women also wear kasavu saris, and gents wear mundus. And it's not only a harvest festival or but celebrating not only the culture but also the natural produce of the land. So many markets come up during this time to showcase the variety of natural produce they have. Then there are boat races and elephant. Then there's tiger dance. Then the mask they wear and they do the dance. And then the Karadi Kalli and the Tiruvadi Kalli ladies dance. And they prepare a feast, call all their relatives, go to their elders' place. They clean up the house. It is basically a celebration of life. Onam is celebrated over 10 days, and even after that 2 days, the after that is also called third Onam and fourth Onam. But till Thiru Onam also there are, each day is for having different significance and different rituals. So people are engaged together as a community in all these festivities. They put out swings, they make the floral rangoli also has a very beautiful significance. The angan is plastered with cow dung, and then first day it has just one layer of flowers and the almost whitish lemon yellowish kind of, and tulsi twig is put in between. And every day, one day after another, each layer is added. Only after the third day the red and orange flowers can be added. And so children and people learn about their traditions and culture. And every day is fixed, like when they will go for buying clothes, when they will go to meet relatives, when they will start preparing for Onam Sadhya. So, although deep rooted in tradition and culture, but the festivities are so great. Tug of war happens, and in college, so many activities are there. Cultural art, dance competitions are there. And how can you forget the paisam making and eating competition? So, yes, it is a beautiful celebration of joy and togetherness. Seeing all this, don't you wish, as I wish, that we could be in Kerala right now, celebrating this festival of life, togetherness, joy with our Poero Ero, Happy Onam, everybody.